Hi, my name is Yarn Journey on Flickr, and I'm here to show how to make this rosebud bracelet on the Monster Tail Loom. I'm a bit older, let's just say. I've been crafting a long time, I mainly crochet, but my son gave me a loom, and I've been playing around with it, and I made these little rosebuds, and I was asked to do a video, so I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not as good as the kids are at making videos. So this is a little rosebud looking bracelet. It's like the hexafish, but only on 5 pins, so it's a pentafish, I guess. Gotta stay in frame, don't I? There are 2 light colored, a medium colored, a dark colored, and green. So each rosebud takes 6 bands, 2 light, medium, a dark, and 2 green. Today I'm going to be using the bands here, yellow for my light, orange for my medium, red for my dark, and green, and the dark green for the bands. Okay, I'm going to try to keep my fingers out of the way best I can. I put it over 5 pins because flowers often have 5 petals, so that's why I made a lot of my flowers with just 5 petals. And I cross them over. I always stick to the same side, so this is the left side. I take it off the pin and then drag it across the front and over so that they all cross the same way. You want them all to cross the same way to give a nice center. So it should have an over and an underband on each pin in the same order. And it's just a fishtail now. This is fairly, I don't know if it's easy, but fairly straightforward if you've been doing any of the other hexafishes or anything. Yeah, I work a little too close to the top sometimes. Is this in focus? Yeah, the first band's always the hardest one to get off. I'm a little shaky here, maybe because I'm trying to do a video. But after you get it done, each band shouldn't take more than about 5 minutes. So you need 18 for a bracelet. It'll take you an hour to do the buds, and maybe another 15 or 20 minutes to make the bracelet, or whatever you want to do. So here's the yellow. It's pretty straightforward. Then I do a green band. And this one I like to take them off in order so they stay where they're supposed to be. Sorry if the camera doesn't focus. I had to put on manual focus because my automatic focus, this is an old lens, and it clicks and makes a lot of noise, and it's really slow. Okay, now at this point I do something a little different. I like to using a 1.6 millimeter number 6 USB, or US number 6 crochet hook. I do mostly a lot of thread crochet, so I have lots of these hooks. And as you can see, this is really a wide space, and this is, you can't hardly even see the bands. So I want to pull them out and make them a little more even. I want to center everything a little bit more. And the neat thing about the monster tail is you can push it all the way down and actually see what you're doing. So you can, let me try to keep it in focus. Here you can see it. So here I can see my yellow here, but see my yellow band, my second yellow band's not here. So I like to go and find it and pull it out a little bit. I can pull it out after the bud is formed too, but this just gives me a head start. Looks like I'm missing almost looks like I'm missing a whole bunch of them on this. Sometimes I'll turn it over and they're all there. Other times they're all underneath the orange band. This one, it's underneath the orange band again. It's easier with a smaller hook. You can use the bigger hook. I did that for a while too, and then I thought, oh gosh, I have all these little hooks. Why not try them? Let's see if I can get something better. You know, just grab it the way it wants to come out. There it is. But you can do this afterwards too. It works both ways. If this is too hard to do, then don't do it. This actually, turning the loom upside down and looking and seeing your work in order and everything before you take it off, it's kind of nice. And it really works well with the petal flowers that I'm hoping to do a video soon. Okay, then when I get them all on, I like to put them all on one peg. And I just go in a clockwise. I just go one after the other. For these rosebud, it actually makes it nicer to go in order, but on some of the flowers and some of the other things, you actually don't want to go in order. So you have to play and see what you like, what looks best to you. So, and then, I hope my fingers didn't get in the way. I was watching what I was doing instead of the video. I do push down on the inside when I take those off, because that helps keeps it from popping off. Okay. So then just loop through. And this is the stem. Yeah, I'm shaking a little bit. Okay, so here is my little flower, and I don't have as much evening up to do because I did it before I took it off the loom. And you can always go back and find, you know, pull out. Just doing it from when it's still on the loom from the reverse side really does help, and it speeds things up. Okay, then after I get 18 of these made, I think 18 makes a nice bracelet. I'll show you how to loop them on the original loom. As you can see, I've done other different colors. And so try, you know, I wanted a peach one, so I tried a couple peaches. And this is a red and white one, white, and then the tie-dye red and white. So mix it up and choose your own colors. Then let's go here. Hopefully my hands won't get in the way. You want the triangle pattern, and this is set up just like the triangle pattern. So let's put some of these here. I'm only going to do 2 repeats because I think you can catch on after 2, and then I'll show you how I start and end. Okay, first I want one in the center. I like to do my vertical band first. Then I put on my rosebud. I like to put it right off to the side and down. Then I put the other part of the triangle band. Then I put another vertical one. Or it's horizontal on the wrist, isn't it? And I kind of look at it to see how it's going to curve on the band. And I want it down because the downside is going to be my top side of my bracelet. So I put it on the other side, just like I did this one. So that's one repeat. And the reason I push it close to the center pin is it's going to go there anyway. It's going to go halfway in between, because when you fold this over, it's going to go there. And this way you make sure that it's going to be on top. And it won't move when you're looping. And the reason I do the vertical one first is it kind of sandwiches everything in. So this one goes over here, and this one goes over here. Okay, so that's 2 repeats. So say I've done all 18 flowers, or 9 repeats. Now I do a cap band on the end. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to take this band first. So it's the top band, just like normal looping. And then I like to do this band next. And then I like to come and get this one, because it's the bottom band here of this grouping, so it'll sandwich everything in. And I like that this band here isn't being caught by so many bands. You know, because I don't want this one to be the top one. I want this one to be the top one, so that it just looks uniform on both sides. So that's basically the thinking behind it. Of course, you can do anything. You may have a reason for doing it another way, and then that's your way. I forgot to bring a C-clip, but yeah, I'll use a C-clip usually on this design, because there is a way to, with some of my other ones, that I just use the charm as the clasp, and it works really, really well. So on this one I will put another band through all these. And push it to the center just so you can see. Comes off fairly easy because it's just a triangle pattern. Then you just can look at it, and they should sit up. They should sit up. And if they don't, this one is because it's caught over here. You can just, if you want it to not sit up and you want it to go off to the side, just flip it. It's up to you, you know. If you want them to go straight out, then flip it. So that's basically this little rosebud bracelet. I hope this is helpful. I want to do some of my other bracelets too, so that are on my Flickr page. Again, I'm Yarn Journey on Flickr, and I crochet more than I do anything else. Okay, bye.